once we break that inside bar.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that.
So for now, we are still stuck there, but in general, we can see we are still on an uptrend, like if just in general.
Yeah. Okay, so we go to the, remember this is the last day. So I'm preparing for Monday also. From this, I'm preparing for Monday. Well, people who are watching, on Monday, if you don't do the right thing. So now we go to weekly. We understand that on the weekly time frame for the market to 10 day, it's because it had reached that take profit up there. Right?
Yeah, no, I see why. Yeah, no, definitely. And it's a head and shoulder failure, which can be a very massive sell.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, no, I see it.
A whole lot of times. And I think a lot of people do not realize that this thing can fail at any time. But we are still hopeful that, you know what, okay, the buys would make sense. But since we are trading with the trend, the weekly trend is saying this thing is a sell. So that means anything to do with the buy, we do not hold for so long up until where? So when you are looking at the weekly frame, where do you think it's going to
Up until we get that break here.
Yeah.
Yeah, up until we get that break and probably get a retest at that level, then that's where we'll be focusing more on a buy. So the other level for me where the market can try to go back in that area.
Yes. So for this sale, I was hoping that you give me the coordinate there, because then I have something like that, that you know what, probably this the market is going to come, you know, from that 150 and then go up. That's why I was.
That's the buy area.
Yeah.
Right at that price, 33039. So, that's where we can get the rejection probably of a buy.
So guys, we are making notes over this so that we can see if our analysis are bad or they need some improving. And remember, guys, there's no right or wrong answer here. When we ask questions, please bear with us. So let's talk about, we are waiting for a certain, let's make rules with everybody. So we can see that the market is selling right now, right? But we are looking for money and we could with a sell. But we understand that for the next coming 2 weeks, we could be selling this market.
Yeah, definitely.
So let us make notes, guys.
Let's see. All right. I feel like the market can, like Stacey, VIX 2B. Yeah. Oh, here, yeah. I feel like it needs it will do something similar to that before it can actually have that sell that you talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it can make retest here.
Yeah, come back to retest at that area there. Yeah. Then from there, it will be change of start.
What time frame are you
on? I'm on daily.
Oh, you already moved to daily. I'm writing notes over weekly right now.
Over weekly. No, for me on weekly, I'm seeing the failure of that head and shoulder.
Yes. So that's what I'm writing. There's a failure on a weekly time frame. So it allows that market to go down. And from this point where I'm sitting at, when we are talking VIX 2B, I know a lot of people are gonna consider it as a head and shoulder. So from a daily time frame, we are looking at VIX 2B. So guys, there's something called, yes, perhaps complete another shoulder. You see, I told you that people are going to get it at a head and shoulder pattern. Yeah. So that means we need a rejection on a daily time frame here so that we can buy, right? That means at the moment, the buy might be very powerful. And next week, the buy might go back up. Right? If literally we are talking about it giving us a head and shoulder on a daily time frame, that means next week we could literally be looking at the market buying just to form that shoulder there. what is everybody thinking, guys? You can pour in your 100,000 mind on this. Let us all talk. I don't want it to be based on us, because now we can fend in the market, but I'm preparing them for the next coming week. Check gold. We have spoken. Guys, yes, we figured out gold. Gold was that easy. Now we need to figure out USD and then figure out Nasdaq. Gold was easy to figure out, guys. The buy, well, we are not so surprised. Guys, if
but for me, I feel like the buy is not yet ready.
Yes. But remember, there's a first impulse. There needs to be a correction, and then the second impulse. And that's one thing people don't understand. That's why with US30, we are being careful with them, going step by step. That this is what we are looking at. You know, we are having the impulse to the downside, right?
Yeah.
We need a correction. After, selling so much, we need a correction. But the correction needs to happen at a specific time. Now it's 11:53. So that means London daybreak is almost over.
Okay. So we'll see. We'll also, I think we'll also get the change of character before the buy is ready.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But for now, it still also has the possibility to come back down to
this level.
This zone, this supply zone, this demand zone right here. What is that price? It still has the potential to reach that price, the 33642 price range.
This market has been choppy, right? From the buy that it had on a bigger time frame on the 4-hour. If you look at the left side, the buy was very choppy. The sell is also very choppy. So we do not really have a market that has a lot of momentum. Do you see what's happening here?
Yeah, no, I need to remember on monthly we are stuck in an inside bar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we are stuck in that consolidation. So it's just a matter of waiting and seeing what's happening. Yeah, but for now, yeah, I believe it's still gonna go down, but we'll see. We'll see what how the reactions are.
Yeah. So for now, I hope the buy moves so much to give us a sell. I'm hoping.
Yeah, no, that's all we are waiting for.
Yeah.
We are waiting for it. Let's see. Yeah, that's all we are still waiting for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, because even the retest of that head and shoulder, if you use your neckline like so,
yeah,
you see that it's also failing because it retested here. It failed to break that zone, then come back to here. If this closes as a pin bar or something, then I will say, okay, now we have a little bit of price action. The buy can shoot a little bit up, but for now, you can see that it's failing, confirming also that head and shoulder failure that we are subject to. But we'll so it's just a matter of being patient here. Today I don't even think that I will consider trading it. No, I'll just check Monday and Tuesday. That's where we can get like really good opportunities.
So guys, I'm making notes for Monday, right? Okay, so I think we are done with USDT, guys. Before making any entries, right? Remember, with us, we look at where the momentum is going to go. The reason why most of the times we talk about look at where the momentum is. It's because we do not want you to be trapped in something that is not moving, right? There's nothing as hurtful, Paolo, as entering a trade. You see yourself in profits, then out of profits, in profits, like for maybe 3 days, inside and out, in and out. That's very painful. So
yeah, no, that's true.
So with this one, guys, also give it time. If you're not inside of anything yet, and
Yeah, if you're inside of something, you should have been inside of a cell long time ago.
yeah, because literally it really went down today. It shot from the morning. Guys, when I journal my trades, right? So I make notes over what is it that I'm waiting for on a specific pair, right? So I make those points that this is what I'm going to wait for, right? If those things fail, then I reevaluate what is it that I went, where did I go wrong, right? After evaluating, I make new notes. So that means the notes that are sitting there that are wrong, I'm going to pick up, oh, this is what I forgot, this is what I didn't do. And then from there, I make new notes over what is it that's going to make me take a trade.
Yeah,
Right?
because you can see also on daily, it's breaking out of that inside bar. So if we have a close by Monday outside there, we can expect the retest. The retest can go back inside, which will confirm now that huge sell that you are waiting for, if it totally breaks out of that inside bar. So yeah, it's next 2 weeks, like you said, it's shooting sells. But we must, the market needs to buy in order for it to sell.
Yes, and I love the video that Mr. Paps shared with me today. The guy is a professional trader. I don't know what his name is. He's like, when the market is about to buy, it needs to dip first. It needs to be sold first. Take out a lot of people, take out stop losses, make people doubt their analysis, and then that's when you can buy. So since I use Elliott wave, it's kind of difficult to explain since I talk waves. Mr. Babs will understand you better. He does Elliott waves.
Yeah, but with Elliott waves, this wave has completed. I need to this wave has completed. It will be like 1, 2, then you'll have it's 3, 4, and this will be the 5. But normally it will be 1, 2, A, B, 3, 4. Then this will be your 5. Then it will be A, B, C, D. Then it's going to now start another wave that was going to determine the trend.
Yes. So for us, guys, for us to do this, we want to show you that Elliott wave, market structure, trend lines, they'll get to speak the very same language if you understand literally market structure. We'll end up with one thing, whether you're counting them, whether you're not counting, we're gonna end up in the same boat. But are we agreeing with each other? Guys, Mr. Paps and I have been analyzing. We analyze differently, him and I. But we'll always end up with one thing. That's why with my analysis, I make notes. Stacey, look at this, look at that, and then complete. And then before I take a trade, I also make rules over what confirms my entries, right? So right now, I'm not putting any rules. I'm just writing the sentiments that are inside of the market. And then by Monday, Tuesday, the rules will be there because now I would have analyzed it now and then hoping that next week, whatever I spoke about now gets to apply. So the thing is, you need not to forget what is it that you're looking for inside of the market before you trade.
Yeah.
I don't go into the market prematurely. Why? Because that's where I make a lot of mistakes. I remember I told Mr. Paps that I made silly mistakes. No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to find myself mobile forex is what Stacey pigmentation was analyzing.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. And trading psychology, guys, if the market doesn't go the way that we have planned or analyzed, that this means it wasn't our trade. We are not going to force, don't force or take any trade if the market doesn't move or go the way that we have planned.
Yeah. No position is a very good position to be in. Mr. Paps will quote, guys, I'll quote Mr. Paps a lot. Why? We spend so much time together that we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. I know his weaknesses, he knows my weaknesses. When he says no trade is a better position to be in, it's because now we are looking at the market. It has dropped so much, right? If this thing is literally a sell, it needs to pick up, guys. It needs to pick up and become a buy. Go back to where it formed the first sell, retest, and shoot down. Why we are now talking about the market has broken out, it's going back for a retest, give us entries, go the right direction. So if that is going to happen, that means that we need that movement to happen.
Definitely. All right. They said, what's the other one? Is it NASDAQ?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna have almost similar sentiments. So let's start from the monthly also. I'll see. I don't like NASDAQ. Hey, NASDAQ is something else, but I've seen that it has been giving nice entries last week. We can also look at Bitcoin, guys.
Hey, Bitcoin, yo, that buy, ne? Yo, I've been preaching about it.
No. When we were at Bloemfontein, what did I say about the buy? What did I say about the here and the shoot all the way to the upside? People from Bloemfontein, they should thank me for Bitcoin, because I was so blunt with them. I showed them what the market is going to do, and the market did exactly that. People from Bloemfontein should just, they should be sending me some love. Should be taking me on post and telling me that, Stacey, whatever that you had said happened. I'm telling you. Okay, let's go to NASDAQ monthly time frame. This one moved like it had a very nice setup. It went to take profit, it rejected. It went on an order block, right on an order block. Yo, I feel like it's too perfect.
Now, at this point, you see that rejection level of the sell pressure that's at that price. It might, if it's going to form, if it's going to continue with this buy, it might now retest and shoot, but it's at a selling level on monthly. And we also have.
Let's go to weekly. I feel like the monthly doesn't have so much information. It is just direction. Let's go to weekly. Because with NASDAQ, we have a lot to say. It's clear. With this one, it's very clear. On a weekly time frame, you can see that the market has had, what do we call this movement from supply and demand?
It's short.
Yeah, what is the shooting from that supply and demand language? It rallied.
The markup.
It rallied.
Yeah, it's a rallied markup, markdown. So now you can see we are having this also.
To come back retest though.
Yeah, which hasn't been retested in my view as well. So what it can do, because we have this selling pressure level here, they can go to get liquidity to this level here, right there. Then after that, we can have a proper sell. However, we have to wait for the change of character before we can get that sell. Okay. That's, for me, that's also weekly as well. Just waiting for for that sell.
So
for the buy, I have to wait, and we need a retest in order for us to enter a buy, a proper buy. But for now, we are just looking for a sell. We need a good, proper retest. Probably, I can say this area here.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, probably at that level there.
Why? Remember, with supply and demand, we are like, after putting this consolidation together, then we're going to have a rally to the upside or downside. And then the market needs to take out this liquidity that it has created here.
Yeah. So it needs to retest at the retest. That will be the sell that will be in.
So in our mind, when we look at Nasdaq, right? We think sells. Okay, let's go to daily and let us see what's going on. So I'm making notes according to what I'm waiting for on a daily time frame. Currently, there's nothing that I can use here. So let me write what I can on a daily time frame.
On daily, I don't see. Yeah, we still have to wait, man. We still have to wait.
So guys,
we still have to wait. The buy is still strong.
Yeah. When we say 70% of the time, you need to look at the market and wait. This is what we are talking about. You will realize from what we are talking about is that we do not trade every day. And this is, I think, the reason why I had this live. I wanted to show people that I do not just trade every day. I wait for opportunities to come. That's when I trade. That means currently there's no opportunity for me. So my better position is for me to sit back, relax, and wait for those opportunities to be created so that I can enter. This thing of I want to enter a buy and a sell, it doesn't work for me because I end up wanting to hold things long term and they don't really give me what I want.
Yeah, it has its own people that make money with them.
Yes. Yeah. So
Nasdaq is still gonna go up of liquidity above D1. Yeah, no, I do also have that belief to say that they are going to grab liquidity before we have that sell that we are all looking for.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah.
Even on
for now it's just
that's why even on US30 we are not really fully with the sell because we are looking at how it could push all the way up to create that VIX 2B and then come
back. Yeah.
So if literally they both push, they will be talking one language when they come back down. Yeah.
No, definitely. So as you can see, for now it's just saying selling, but I don't trust this sell as of yet because you can still see we still have this pressure here. It's even clearer on daily. We still have this buy pressure right there. Let me remove that. That's still taking place. I'm using the weeks in terms of this one. That week, and that week. You can see we still have a very, very good buying pressure there. So even if we have a change of structure, a shift of structure here of this temporary sell, I am not for it at this moment.
So guys, there's something that I don't know, I'll be giving out too much information. Stacey, you can trade every day. Yes, I can, but I don't. Why? Sometimes the market just doesn't give me what I want.